Hi, I've been a caregiver for more than 30 years, and I have had a lot of challenges, some really tough times, deep, dark despair, completely overwhelmed and exhausted moments, times when I just really wanted to give up. But at the same time, I've had moments of incredible joy, of feeling true happiness and deep contentment and elation. And all of these things together make the caregiving experience. I've come to believe that caregiving is actually a gift, an opportunity to learn how to notice and create joy in my life. Here are just some of the ways that I've found to create joy in my caregiving experience. Number one, taking my parents out of the house has not always been an easy thing. It's actually quite complicated. But I look at it as an adventure. I am undaunted by the challenges. And my attitude is very contagious, and my parents pick up on that, and it makes it much less stressful for all of us. We go on little trips like going to the ice cream parlor or the coffee shop and getting our nails done, going to doctor's appointments, things like that. And we go on big adventures like going to my dad's veterans reunion, going to my sister's wedding, going to a baseball game. We've even gone to the symphony. We go everywhere. You never know what will happen on an adventure, but that's really what makes it fun. Number two, music and games are such easy ways to create joy and laughter in our lives. Making music or listening to music is really so easy. My dad and I burst into songs sometimes.
Till we come marching home.
Or we start dancing, we listen to music. Watch my video on music apps for more ideas on how you can use music for joy. Games have always been fun for our family, and I'm really glad the last time we played cards with my mom was the weekend before she died, and I'm so glad she had that opportunity to be triumphant. She was very competitive. Number three, being just plain silly has always served our family well. We're really into headgear, and that's served us well many times, especially when my dad was in the hospital for Christmas. And sometimes the hats become lampshades when my sister and I are exhausted in the middle of a very stressful moving my parents back into our house. When my dad was getting a very difficult sleep study, I had to take pictures because he looked so funny hooked up with all the monitors, and that made him laugh. When my mom was in the hospital with C. diff, we had to wear gowns to protect ourselves, so we put on a fashion show and modeled them for her. Mr. Jackson, my dad's dog, is certainly not above joining in the fun, and he's brought us many moments of joy as well. Number four, we use any excuse for a celebration or a party. We celebrate all the holidays with decorations and costumes. We celebrate all of our birthdays and my parents' anniversaries, especially their 60th anniversary, which was a big deal. They got a limo ride for the first time. We even celebrate little things like Dad getting a new pair of shoes, or bigger things like Mom's first outing after she'd been in the hospital for many months after fracturing her spine. You know, even the end of a day of running errands or doctor's appointments, we celebrate with a cup of coffee and a cake pop. Number five, often we feel the greatest joy and contentment when we're connected to nature. So I've made sure that my parents continue to have opportunities for that. Whether that's a big trip to Ohio to visit our farm or a shorter trip to the Arboretum here out in the country. It might be just growing some tomatoes in the backyard or visiting the garden shop, bringing home a fresh bouquet of flowers, going for a swim, enjoying some ducks that just kind of happen on my parents' backyard. It might be cuddling up with Jackson, their dog. Often the best part of my day is taking a walk outside with Daddy and enjoying a gorgeous Arizona sunset with him. We've made some incredible memories together, creating joy. Many of these things are really easy to do, and some of them do require some more planning and definitely some help. But believe me, it's worth it, because I've noticed I have much more stress when I stop taking the time to create joy in our lives and through my caregiving experience. I hope these ideas have been helpful to you. I'm sure you have other ideas and things that you're doing. I'd love to hear from you about what those are. And check out my other video on how to notice the everyday, very subtle joy throughout the caregiving experience.
Marching home.